Your posture's still sloppy. I'm just saying. I thought you said you'd gotten better at this. Well, it doesn't look like much of an improvement to me. No, I was just expecting to be somewhat impressed considering how much you claim to have been practicing. What? Nice try. Are we racing now, or are you just trying to keep your dragon's ass in my line of vision? Well, what's the finish line then? Pretty ambitious. You sure you're up for it? Well, I could give you a head start. I don't mind. Fine. Race starts at the waterfall. Get ready. Ha! Not bad. You're doing well so far. Little clumsy on your turns there. So, listen, here's my question, and I'll let you decide. Should I let you win, or do what comes naturally and cross the line bounds ahead of you? Well, don't take too long, because we have a limited amount of time, and I'm not a fan of ties. Hey, what? No, stop! Don't unbuckle your harness! Stop! You bastard! What were you thinking? That was the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Not just from you, from anyone. Don't you get cheeky. Don't you fucking... What would I tell your mother if that little dumb shit trick of yours hadn't worked? It was a trick. You took advantage... You... Absolute... You ass. You've earned more than a slap on the head. And fix your posture. It's horrific. And your poor mount. All that weight crashing down on you. Still has boundary issues, it seems. It's not great. No, I think I know what it is, actually. I think it's just that he sees you as kin. Because, unlike yourself, I bathe in between rides. Wish I could say you smelled the same. Ugh. You'll be the death of me. Do you know that? And I'll despise you for it. I will. I'll haunt you. Congratulations. You ought to be buying me a pint for all the stress you've put me through. Over the years. Felt my heart stop up there. Hurt. Surprised it's still going at all. It's terrible. No, I'm mad at you. You may not have wanted to miss the sunset, but if you hadn't been caught, or caught at the right time, or the right angle, it wouldn't have mattered what you wanted, would it? A stain on the ground doesn't have a say in its future, or its past. The tales of it told. And it would be a real shame because this sunset is particularly beautiful. Thank your ancestors. You're here to see it. No, I'm not. Impressive doesn't mean applaudable. Clever! It was not clever. The mechanics of it, perhaps, that you think you've figured out, sure. But I have never seen someone do a fall like that. Is that what you've been working on? What you've been practicing all alone? Very avant-garde. I wouldn't show the Knight Captain. Yes, surprisingly, I am actually rather worried. Who do you think? I'm your partner. Who is supposed... Okay, alright. Yeah, sure. No, not about that. Not about that. I don't think... You're ridiculous. If you think that she would approve... I am not afraid of losing favouritism. I believe I earn it, in part by not showing a complete disregard for any and all safety regulations. You know, you can try and shock and awe your way to the top, but I will have all of my limbs when I beat you there. Plus, you know, you have to come up with a new technique next time. Not that I encourage it, but now I know your secret. And the surprise tactic won't work again. I'll just keep flying and beat your ass every time. Well, if you don't come back up, I'll just have to tell the captain that you died doing what you love, showing off and pissing yourself. But then, I can't imagine that she wouldn't assign me to watch duty for months. Oh, I would get posted with him. And he'd harass me day in and day out with his horrific war fantasies. Oh, he's delusional. The greatest danger he's ever been in was when Aurora's mount snapped at him. He's never even been on a ride. No, he's a child. Considering the stories his father's told him, you'd think he'd have some more respect for the position. I mean, probably love it up here. Great vantage point. You can see for miles. Probably hear a lot better too. No idea why we don't have a scout tower here. Probably be the best place to assign people like him. Reports of the rays getting closer have him stirred up. It'll be a sobering day when he realises what battle actually looks like. I think all his bravado will dry up within the first 15 minutes. If not 15 seconds. God help us all if that boy has to get on a dragon. No. I hope the day doesn't come. I don't want to be cynical, but it is looking inevitable at this point. Hopefully I'm wrong. Ah. Before battle. Assuming that I'll die. Thank you. I guess I'd want to... buy my mum a pretty dress. Yeah. Well, she's never had one. Not since she was little. Didn't even have a wedding gown of her own. Had to borrow his sister's. I've seen her eyeing this one in town a couple of times when she's visited. It's gorgeous beading, but it's simple enough that she wouldn't feel foolish wearing it. I've been saving up, actually. She's a good mum. She ought to feel as beautiful as she is. I'll tell her you said that. She'll blush. I like dresses, but I never really have the chance to wear them. Seems like a bit of a waste. Even at an event, we're expected to be in uniform, so... You dying for the sight? You act like anyone has expressed any interest. I mean, what do you know if someone is? Well, sure, alright, I suppose. If I somehow come into an engagement before the Raiders get here, maybe I'll shop around. Sure, I could borrow one from Alba, if nothing else. It'll become a family tradition. What would you want to do before you take your final breath? Take one last dive off your saddle, land on the skull of an enemy commander? I'll cheer for you. If I haven't met my own yet, I will cheer. You'll have applause leading you into the afterlife. Is there anything else? Really? All wrapped up then? Nothing left that would keep your soul tethered to the earth? I'm just curious. You asked first. Not even... Yeah, I shall definitely blush up a bit of that. Did your one visit really burn that bright a mark? No, I should be very flattered. My father might even get jealous. You know, you don't have to travel all the way out to my home to get that. You can just... I could just make it for you. Yeah, it's porridge. It's not that hard. I could use the barracks kitchen and... You cheeky... It's the same recipe. What? I could do that. Yeah. I could make it with love. Why do you sound so surprised? I don't know, be sweeter to me. Maybe it will happen. Alright, besides the dress and amazing you with my cooking skills, for which you'll owe me an apology. Before I die, I'd love... Came from the north. Must have been sighted over the mountain. West. Right. We should get to the eastern post. It's closest. We can get our orders from there. Wait! To an untethered soul. Remember your posture.
Ugh.